Hi, from the Coral Gables television studio, I'm Leanne Morejon. The city of Coral Gables adopted a budget for fiscal year 2009-2010. The decision was made at the last budget hearing held on September 29th. The total budget for this new fiscal year is approximately $147 million. This represents a $2.5 million decrease from last year's budget. The millage rate, which funds a portion of the budget, was set at 5.895 per $1,000 of taxable value. This is lower than the rate of 6.150 the city had for fiscal year 2007. In addition, 70 full-time positions were eliminated, leaving the city with approximately 800 employees. That's the lowest amount of employees in more than 20 years. As part of the budget, management, professional, and technical employees are now contributing an additional 5% to their pensions. Firefighters also received a 5% pay cut, along with other reductions in compensation, and police began contributing 5% of their pay to the pension system. The city will continue to evaluate its operations as it strives to preserve the high standards, quality of life, and beauty that make Coral Gables a special place. The completion of Coral Way Segovia Roundabout will be marked by a special ribbon-cutting ceremony. 6 beautiful royal palm trees have been planted, and additional landscaping and lighting are in place, signaling the end of construction. A ribbon-cutting ceremony is set for Tuesday, October 27th, to commemorate the traffic calming measure. The new circle has eased the commute during rush hour at this busy intersection. The entire community is invited to attend. Funding for this roundabout came from road impact fees at a construction cost of approximately $700,000. Due to budget issues, the Coral Gables Trolley is announcing new hours of service effective immediately. The new schedule is Monday through Friday from 6:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. The exception will be on gallery nights held the first Friday of every month, when the Coral Gables Trolley service will continue until 10 p.m. In addition, the War Memorial Youth Center will now be open on Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. The facility hours from Monday through Friday remain the same from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. The decision to close early on Saturdays was based on dollars versus impact. There is very little demand for the use of the youth center after 4 p.m. 50 ninth grade science students from Coral Gables Senior High School participated in a hurricane preparedness simulation. The exercise was presented by the Miami-Dade County Office of Emergency Management and Homeland Security to prepare the students to plan for and recover from the wrath of fictitious Hurricane Jamie. Throughout the exercise, the students were confronted with an assortment of problems to help them understand the importance of advanced preparation when a natural disaster strikes home. The exercise was part of Storm Zone, a school-based educational program.
What we've learned here in the emergency management system is that how people handle a natural disaster, which like a hurricane would come, what they would do to handle it, and what teams would they send in order to help people, and what they would tell us to do when a hurricane comes.
And finally, the city of Coral Gables will be celebrating Red Ribbon Week, October 23rd through October 31st, as this community takes a stand against drugs. The Red Ribbon campaign was started when drug traffickers murdered Kiki Camarena, a DEA agent in Mexico City back in 1985. This began a tradition of displaying red ribbons as a symbol of intolerance towards the use of drugs. Red Ribbon Week serves as a vehicle for communities and individuals to take a stand for the hopes and dreams of our children through a commitment to drug prevention and education. Throughout this week, you can pick up a red ribbon at Coral Gables City Hall and wear it to show your support for living a drug-free life. And that's all the news we have for you today. Remember to keep it tuned to Coral Gables Television for all your city's news. I'm Leanne Morejon. Thank you for watching.